recognize this style, this bag? Of course you do. For the past more than 30 years, we have been OEM factory for most of the luxury brands around the world. Gucci, Prada, Coach, Louis Vuitton, you name it.
Wow, wow. And that's a guy in China. Some members or some lovers of high-end fashion, you know, they're unraveling after seeing that, after learning the truth about their clothes and accessories with designer labels on it. Many of them thought, oh, well, this had to be made in Italy. This had to be manufactured in France. In some instances, in most instances, we're hearing it's actually made in China. And then those fashion houses put their labels on it once they ship them too. And so many people say, well, why am I paying all of this money when you are using cheap labor? My next guests share their reaction to this and how people are responding. Well, guys, we've heard the rumors for years and decades, actually, that some of the high-end bags, many people have been in denial about, saying that they were actually manufactured in China. Now there's a guy coming forward in the industry saying, look, these were manufactured. They just put the labels on that says made in France or made in Italy. So, Mr. McClain, are you at all surprised by this?
You know what, Isaiah? It's crazy because I think that when people are buying, right, they're really not thinking about what how it's intricately done, right, and by whom is doing it, right? A lot of these manufactured factories are actually in China. So, again, you kind of have to take the bitter with the sweet. You know that they're probably doing the process and then sending it to the house to get the label put in, which makes it officially made and where we're importing it from or buying it from.
And what's so bad about saying it was made in China, though?
You know, I think we're just in a time now with what we got going on in our country where there's always a villain, right? We're always looking for the bad in this particular country for whatever reason. And again, China's been around 5,000 years. So what do you expect?
All right, Rich, let's hear from you. You said this has been a hot topic for a long time. People are concerned about it.
More consumers, more than ever, already know what they want to buy before they walk into a store. They've seen videos on it. They have their mind made up. So when you see, let's say, a bag like this, and to find out that China is making parts of that, it takes away the illusion of made in France and the ateliers hand stitching everything. And to see videos that the Chinese are uploading on social media and showing you, hey, it's almost all a facade. I'm shocked by it. It's almost a wake-up call for America that we already knew we were paying for the name, but now more than ever.
And do you think this could hurt what people are willing to pay when it comes to buying these expensive bags? And they're thousands of dollars, some over $10,000.
Yeah,
absolutely. I think this would deter people from shopping, especially in the time that we're in with the tariffs and the economic state of the United States of America and this tariff war that's going on. That's my opinion.
You know, and for me, I don't disagree with that, but I do believe that people, like you said in the beginning, when people see something that they want, right, they're going to go after it. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know a ton of celebrities that carry fakes, right? So we know those are produced in China. We know where they're coming from, right? So, I mean, the thing about it is, I think that people are going to buy what they want to buy when they want to buy it. And we don't start looking at the bottom line until it's actually put in our faces, right? You've got trucks. Chevy say made in America, but we still have pieces that come from China that are actually put into those all-American made trucks that we think are American, right? So I just think that people are just going to buy at the price point that they want to buy it at.
What about those who say, look, if this is made in China, then hell, I'm being ripped off because I know you got a hell of a markup on this product. What about that, guys?
I think we will see a decline. I think people who didn't know are going to be a huge wake-up call all across the board, whether it's automotive, tech, fashion. We're going to see it hit. And it's a wake-up call from a lot of Americans that, you know, the price that we're paying is not always what we think it is.
So, Rich, you think Americans are dumb?
No, I love America.
I think that when you do your research, right, and most of us do. I've researched when I buy a bag. I'm going to research the bag, like you said. I know in my brain that people in France are not manufacturing these bags, right? You have to look at the bigger picture. Our toothbrushes, everything that we are actually having our everyday lives are not coming from here. They're coming from somewhere with mass productions. And if you look at all of the things that are coming over here daily through imports, nothing soon will be made here. Nothing.
All right.
I have to disagree. I think give it some time. This is a good opportunity for American companies to get together and stand strong.
I'm going to stand with you on that, Rich.
Mhm.
We'll
Made
see
in
what
America.
happens. Guys, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. And we'll see how these tariffs, if any, will impact this as well in the long run. So
Yes,
get
sir.
ready to spin out your ass. All right.
Right,
Thank you
exactly.
guys for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored.